All right, here's the deal. If you ever need somebody to negotiate for you, it's that guy. Right there. His name is Steve Ortiz. He's 17 years old. Started with an old cell phone, ended up with a 2000 Porsche Boxster. Steve drove that car here tonight, and he joins us right now on The Filter. Steve, thanks for being here.
Hi there.
Really appreciate it. All right, so now, this is so fascinating. Your journey began on Craigslist. How did you get started?
Started off when I was 15, and I traded the phone for a iPod that I got the phone for free from my buddies. I traded that phone for another phone, that phone for an iPod. Traded the iPod for a series of dirt bikes.
Wait, stop right there. Stop right there. You traded for a series of dirt bikes, an iPod.
Yes.
Why would somebody make that trade?
People, they have their dirt bikes, they don't use them, I guess, and they really want an iPod.
Oh, my God. And then you traded for a MacBook Pro, right?
Yes, I traded for a MacBook Pro.
Okay, and then you traded for a 1987 Toyota 4Runner.
Yes.
You traded a computer for a truck?
Yes, sir.
What? How?
There's basically this guy, he needed a Mac for his band, and he had an extra car laying around, and he threw me the offer. I said, why not?
All right, but you were 15, you couldn't drive. So then you traded for a souped-up golf cart, right?
Yes.
All right, then you took that, and you traded for a 1975 Ford Bronco.
Yeah.
And that's pretty valuable, the Bronco.
Oh, yeah, the Broncos, yeah, they're worth really good money.
And then you traded that for the Porsche.
Yeah.
At any time when you've been doing this bartering on Craigslist, have you exchanged money, or is it just straight-up deals?
Straight-up deals.
Wow, and people are available and want to make trades like this?
Yes, a lot of people right now, they don't have money, but they do have extra things laying around, and it does come in handy, to trade.
But this is not the kind of thing you can do in 5 minutes. It takes time to get to this point, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience.
All right, now, what are some tips for bartering, if anybody wants to try this?
Know what you're getting into, and always do research. Definitely, you got to know what you're going to get.
Yeah, because aren't you concerned that you're going to get damaged goods?
Yeah, exactly. You got to know, what to test it and how to use it.
Well, I know Craigslist can be very good, but it can also be very dangerous. How do you trust the people you're dealing with?
You really don't know. That's a thing. You're going off how you talk to them and how they talk to you, basically.
And that's it?
Yeah, just about.
Wow. I know you're at Charter Oak High School now. When you get to college, what do you think you're going to major in?
Most likely business. I love business right now.
I would say you've certainly established a very successful business for yourself.
Yeah, it's a little thing I do on the side.
Do people ask you, hey, give me some tips, help me out, make this happen for me?
Oh, yes. There's this lady from Georgia right now that actually emailed me through Facebook, and she's asking for advice, and I'm more than likely, more than thankful to, to do this.
Wow. How much fun is this?
I actually see it as a lot of fun. People always, hey, could you do this for me? Yeah, sure, why not? Don't mind helping out.
Are you going to trade the Porsche?
Possible, yeah, most likely.
Because I know it costs a little bit to keep that thing maintained.
Yeah,
right?
Maintaining, 17, no job yet. Yeah, maintenance a little issue right there.
I'll tell you something, you're doing real well for a guy without a job. You're getting an awful lot of stuff, and you keep trading up. Steven, thanks for coming down here. What a great and terrific story it is, and be very careful driving home, all right?
All right, thank you.
And that's the program. We're back tomorrow night at 7:30 right here on KNBC Digital Channel 4.2. Thanks again to Steven Ortiz. I better get a ride in that Porsche. There you go, Steve. Have a great night, everybody.